Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading. So take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And remember, if you're not a Virgo and this popped up on your feed, it's definitely your message. It would only have come to you because you called it into you. Ooh, okay, let's get into it. And it always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Now, there was some tough energy here. So, you're going to have to be moving on really, really soon. There's something keeping you. It's like fear or worry or stress. Could be guilt or shame. It's something coming out into the open. Let me keep seeing if I got everything, and then I'll go through the cards one at a time. Worried that people will find out, a sense of trying to move on, trying to move forward. That's not working because, like, on some level, either you can't trust that people are being sincere, it's stressing you out, or you're scared that something will come out or they'll find out something. There's something about something becoming public that's stressing you out. That all these people may be cheering you on. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve it for some reason. And of course, that's not the universe confirming that you don't deserve it. It's demonstrating that there's something going on here where there's just stress. It's almost like you're trying to get on with something. It's almost like every win you have, there's something that comes and strikes you down or hurts you, or trying to move up. Let me. I got other things to. Oh yeah. Trying to firm up the situation, kind of get real, find value, find a place where you can build and trust. But there's all these conflicts. There's all these complications. There's all these maybe people actually getting in your way, or just conflicts and complications. It could also be a lot of competition that's going on. So it does seem to be like you're in a pretty stressed out position right now. Most of it coming from everything collapsing or falling apart. Or, listen. All of this is part of growth. Nobody moves on or is able to be okay without working through all the corrosion, corruption, sickness, mistakes, missteps. You've got to fix those things. It's not about looking back. It's about making sure that everything, and it's Mercury retrograde too, and you guys are going to be impacted by that. I'm just saying, like, Mercury retrograde, things come up. Things come up in Mercury retrograde. The things that come up in Mercury retrograde are the things you didn't take care of. Figure out, it's all those loose ends. And that's what comes up. And it's very difficult for Virgos, especially in Mercury retrograde. Gemini's a little bit more flighty. They're a little bit lighter hearted. So, but for you, it's so impactful. Virgo energy is high, like it's super focused. It's superpower is to know when there's something wrong, to know how to fix something that is wrong in a system, even whether it's your body or your workflow, project, whatever it is. Like if something's wrong, it's going to come up. And that's why Virgos are hit so hard by Mercury retrograde, because they are hit hard. They're hyper obsessed with keeping everything healthy and in line to begin with. So when it doesn't go that way, you take it personal if you're a Virgo. So ultimately, there's something here. You know how to deal with this? I'm just going to say it straight out. Deal with it. Stop running from it or being angry that it's coming up, and kind of like sit back to the universe and be grateful that it's coming up, so that you know what to fix, where the weaknesses are, so that you can work it out. And it does seem like everything's going to be coming at you, or feel like it's coming at you all at once. But the truth is, one by one, you can deal with each of these things. There's a sense of sort of working it out. and being real stand up about it, really being on the up and up about it. If you want to handle the situation, you have to handle it straightforward, on the up and up, on the surface level, maybe not necessarily through the law, but through what is or has integrity. That's the way to handle this situation. It could be an industry that you're in, your boss. Let me go through the cards one by one with you. I told you guys I would. So let's go one by one. First, you got the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is my favorite swords card. It's one of the best because it basically says all that crap that was in your brain is what's helping to lead you forward. You have figured something out and you're moving on. You're moving somewhere else. Maybe you're actually physically moving. But this is about everything finally adding up. Right? And making itself so that you are absolutely able to move forward. And that's what's driving you forward. It's pulling you forward because it's almost like ingenuitive. You figured something out, but then it breaks everything apart. And it's almost like maybe that's what you figured out. You figured out everything has to deconstruct. Like it's all wrong. The deconstruction is 100% necessary. But then we have this Six of Wands. And Six of Wands is, that's what's actually going to give you victory, is to just let everything go. This is where you're going to be challenged. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Because you don't like to let things go. Virgo energy is hardwired to maintain things, to find out what's wrong and fix things. The last thing you want is to let it go. And this is almost calling to you to say, you must let this go. That the only way to move on from this or to fix this is to call it a day. Because trying to fix what needs to be destroyed is just going to make you sick. It's going to hurt your mind. It's going to stress you out. You can't fix this. You can't fix this. The only way is to move on from this. However, if there are things in your life, that includes accountability. Let's put it that way. I think some of you have to move on because there is no accountability in the situation that you're in. You could be working for a boss that's underhanded. You could be sleeping with the enemy. You could be in a relationship where this person is just not going to get any better. And sticking around to try to make it constantly work is doing nothing but hurting you and making you sick. And you will tell because it physically will manifest. You're not sleeping at night. You're hyper anxious all the time. Like all of those things are starting to pop out of your system. All of them. Because of where you are, because of where you are in this situation, right? And because you're trying to make something that is, whether you know it or not, it's already dead. And no Virgo anywhere, no human anywhere can resurrect something that's already dead. That's why I think you're like, oh, I can fix it. You can't fix something that's already done. It's already destroyed itself. It's already ruined. So for you to try to pick up the pieces is almost like against God's will, because people deserve what they deserve. People need to get what they get. You can't go in because basically you're blocking their karma. And when you become a block in somebody or something, say this is the company you work for. When you become a block to karma, karma will bulldoze you down because now you're part of the problem. Please step out of the way so karma can do its job and stop trying to make this right or fix it, because all you're doing is delaying the karma, and karma is deserved. You're not supposed to. This isn't about forgiveness. This isn't about anything like that. This is about you need to step aside and let karma do its work. Right now you're intruding on it. I can fix this. I can fix this. There's still something good here. It's over. The bad outweighed the good by like so much. Doesn't matter if there's some good here. A skyscraper can't balance on a pin. It needs a little bit more than that. And that's what's happening here. This is kind of a time for you to establish a new norm. Because there's so much conflict here. And only from a place of steadfastness and certainty are you going to be able to resolve this conflict. I mean, this is really a sense of like time moving forward, time moving on. And your best bet, the way you're going to be fortunate, is for you to be on the up and up, settle, be certain and secure in the actuality of something. That's the only way that you're going to handle, from a place of solidarity, is the only way that you're going to handle constant conflict. Or whatever this conflict is. So let's see this. What is this conflict? What's going on? I feel like it's industrial or something. It's something traditional. It's something with the Taurus energy there. It's maybe something financial. It could be financial discord. It's almost like, I want to move forward. Like, I want to buy this new thing, but there's all these fucking repairs I have to make on something until I do it. That's the problem. Hold on. So where is this coming from? It's something that you wanted very badly. It's something that's something that's ideal for you, something that you desire, something that you're sure of and certain of, something that means a lot to you. So the star card means this is something that you really have a lot of respect for, admiration, aspiration. It's like, I want to win. I want to do right. I want to do good. It's like, you know what the right thing to do is. You know what the truth is. Okay, so I get it. So in some ways, it's almost like you're being called to accept the truth instead of like defend the truth. It's like accept the truth. Accept the truth. It's like you're trying to stick up for other people, trying to defend other people. And I can't say that that's the wrong step. I think that that's admirable. Hold on, let's get a moon card and then we'll answer the question. What the hell am I supposed to do, right? We got to answer that question because it's an important question. The energy is gaining momentum. This isn't going to get any better. In other words, this isn't going to clear up anytime soon, and it started around the new moon. In other words, this has only just begun, what you're dealing with. A new start is coming, and the energy is gaining momentum. It's time for something new. It's time for something completely new. It's time to just really be done with the old and accept that it is what it is. It's not going to get any better. Don't keep trying to repair that old car. Get rid of it, right? Something is gaining momentum. There's something here on the horizon. It's very beautiful. Like, look forward, move forward. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Also, this sense of something, I stand by my word when I say something is, the energy is gaining momentum. Something is growing here. It's not going to lessen. It's not going to get less. It's going to increase. So, yeah, it's going to keep increasing. And I don't know think about the new moon. I don't know. It was, hold on. It was July 24th. What happened on July 24th that is going to keep gaining momentum? Something is gaining momentum. But it's almost like God wants you to know that it's like something is blocking it, or there's something trying to get in the way of it, something trying to block it, but it's going to keep going and going and going, and there's going to be a clash. So there has to be some sort of accountability or honesty that comes out now. There has to be. This is love. Somebody giving you unconditional love, somebody caring, or you caring so much. This is the energy. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is like being unconditionally loved and cared for and heartfelt. This is a person. I don't know what place this person has in your life, but this is a person that is just pouring themselves into you. They're sweet, they're kind, they're generous, they're loving. I don't know if this is a romantic situation. If so, something was really building that was quite beautiful. In other words, it's like in front of you, you have everything that you want, but something from your past is dogging you. Either because you won't let it go, you haven't been able to stop trying to make it work, or because you haven't held yourself accountable and finished it up. Either way, there's something from your past that is gaining on you and blocking you moving forward in this wonderful new situation. And it will continue to block you and not allow you happiness until you have dealt with it. And it's almost like you want love. You want this new thing that you love. And it's all because you've got to finish off this thing that's dogging it, that's at your heels. It's because of the Mercury retrograde. And retrogrades are only going to, they're only going to catch up to you if the universe is catching up to you and saying, no, you do need to get this done. You can't escape this. This is something not too long ago made you lose opportunities. It made you it almost neutered you. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you lost a lot. I don't know what made you lose a lot, or something was very expensive, like it made you invest more than you had. Either that, or you lost a lot of opportunities. This is about lost opportunity. Could even be about being greedy. Something about greed, or lying about what you were giving to people, or you're dealing with this energy, right? So it's all got to do with like somebody saying psych, or taking opportunities away, or lost opportunities, or losing money. It all has to do with that. It's stemming from something about in that genre in the past. And all you want is to move forward. All you want is to just let the past be the past and let it be gone. But there's something here that you can't even forget, because it's so closely tied and integrated into everything that you are. This is a connection. It's a love connection. Whether it's romantic love doesn't matter, but it's something that you are very engaged in. It's something that you are very involved in. And if this is a person, this is somebody that you love very much. This is something that you just fucking care about, that you put your whole heart into. Maybe some of you're getting in your own way because you haven't accepted your whole heart is there, right? And you're fighting it. You keep battling it. You keep blocking your own abundance because you're challenging yourself. And well, the good news about that is you're in control of that. Let's get an angel message. We have increased support. That's beautiful. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. I mean, the doorways are open. God wants you to get to receive. Like, that's actually the universe saying, there's all these opportunities at your feet now. So ultimately, there is a way to move forward. In truth and integrity. That's necessary, because around that new moon was in opposition to Pluto, and I told you, don't make any moves unless it's in sincerity and truth, because if not, the universe itself will trip you up. Let's go to the extended, see how it pans out.